when in the midst of complexity, what tends to happen is we feel stressed. And when we feel stressed, stress is a biological response. And the design of that response is to keep us stuck. The design of the stress response is to get us to do what we've always done. And if we do what we always did, we're going to get what we always got. And really, that's the design of the stress response, because what we've always done, the subconscious mind says that what we've always done, all the good things and all the bad things, has actually kept us breathing. We're still alive because of all of that stuff. And so, I like what Robert Keegan says about it. He says that we have this psychological immune system that is kind of designed to prevent us from changing. And of course, as the world is becoming more complex and changing, we need to stop reacting to what is the first thing that comes into the mind, or perhaps the first thing that comes into the mind-body system, and start noticing what's going on in the mind-body system, noticing how we are trying to cope with the stresses of the modern world, and then bring online what is actually useful, what is actually called for to respond skillfully to that situation. Remembering that in each and every single moment, we are always doing something. We always say we're in the middle of something. Even if that something is chilling out on the couch and watching Netflix, it's still doing something. And the forerunner of that doing or not doing is what we would call is the mind-body system, which is kind of watching and directing our behavior moment by moment, creating and amplifying impulses either to act in service of the things we want or not, depending upon an automatic appraisal that the mind is making without often us knowing it, of what is the most important thing to us in that moment. And the process by which we create these impulses in reaction to the phenomenological world, because I've lost the tooth, is known as meaning making or sense making. And our behavior in response to a particular situation is determined by how we are sort of automatically making sense of that situation in the moment. And sadly, this is often not useful to us. The way that we make meaning from events that then create emotional and psychological impulses to act it would be really lucky if they just took us in the direction that we wanted to go, because many of them have been installed very, very early on in our life.